Hi, this is David Slavick, another edition of Tech Talks. I'm really excited today to be visiting with Christopher Sandstrom, good friend of the agency at Ascendant Loyalty, and we've known each other for almost a half a decade, which has been great, or that's 5 years for you challenged in math. And Christopher, you recently joined Loyalty Methods. I've learned a lot about the company in recent months and really excited to have you with us today. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, about the company, and what's going on there?
First of all, I want to just thank you for having me on the show today. Super excited. Enjoy every time we get to connect. As you said, I've been in the loyalty space probably about 7 years now, and I've been at Loyalty Methods about 7 months. And the last 7 months have probably been the funnest out of the last 7 years.
That's great.
Loyalty Methods truly is, it's just a cool story. They were founded back in, I think it was like 2007, doing work for 10, 15 plus years, more in the services space, performing implementations and integrations for, old Siebel implementations and whatnot. Before in 2018, our founder, CEO, CTO decided he was going to build our platform, Reactor CX, in the Amazon cloud. And we went live with our first program in, I think it was 2022 with 7-Eleven. And since then, it's just been back to back from 7-Eleven to Western Union to BP to MGM Resorts, as you can see, all industries. So it's been a fun time.
That's a lot of transactions. That's a lot of personalization. That's a lot of management of offers, segmentation, tiering, etc. That's really fantastic. So
A
when
lot of power.
power is good, no problem. You're not shy. I mean, I used to have conversations when I was client side about processing power, and it sounds like you could definitely handle that. I mean, 7-Eleven, how much traffic and redemptions and so on, and working with the CPGs.
Really
so
quick,
on.
just
That's
on
great.
the 7-Eleven note, though, and I do actually mention this. We talk about it at length in
Yeah,
Paula's recent podcast that just got released. Everybody should check out. But since we went live with 7-Eleven in 2022, so that's we're going on 3-4 years here, zero downtime. Like when I was like, wait, what? Like I'm looking through reports. Like this is factual. So that it's blows my mind.
that's cool. So when people leverage loyalty methods, what are the one or two things that definitely stand out? You're saying the stability of the system, the ability to manage a lot of transactions, but what's kind of your secret sauce there as far as the platform is concerned? And do you have partners that you work with as well?
Yeah, so we very much desire to take the partnership approach. We as I said, our CEO is our CTO. We're a very tech focused company, and we want to build the most powerful loyalty engine possible. So in
Hmm.
certain cases, we work with very reputable firms, potentially on some implementation, on some other sides. So partner driven. But in terms of what really makes the platform stand out, I would say besides the table stakes kind of stuff everybody is looking for in terms of omni-channel capabilities and promotions, one of the biggest hangups, for most brands or at least major enterprises trying to re-platform, it's really our thread sync and safe switch cutover methodology. So
Uh,
if you're operating on like a DIY or legacy tech stack, or major enterprise, everything is plugged in. We've created this proprietary method where we literally create a parallel production instance running side by side with the actual live one, and we'll replay it over and over and over again until we get it one to one, and then have that seamless cutover with safe switch and 100% success rate to date. So I would say that migration capability is probably the big UVP.
That's really cool to hear because I know a lot of people are afraid of changing platforms, or if they have an in-house capability, then they're afraid to go to something new because it's demand on IT resources. They're looking at 12 months to be able to get onto something new and fresh that, employs AI, that, leverages the data to do personalization, that optimizes response on offers. And you're saying that capability and running parallel, having that stability and getting speed to market also, right? that you've been very, very successful in those areas. It should be music to a lot of IT folks' ears, as well as on the loyalty ownership side, right?
Well, yeah, and to build off what you said, they do have a solid reasoning for being afraid in some cases. When this platform was implemented 5 years ago, half the time the people that were there implementing the platform might not even be there. So when we're replaying this traffic over and over again, we're identifying things in the program that the team didn't even know was in place half the time.
Wow.
We uncovered some cool stuff.
That's great. So another quick question. You're hitting on a lot of highlights, which is great. So what do you think is in the future for loyalty methods? Maybe, share with us at least one thing that you're hearing from clients or in things that you're pitching right now. What are some of the hot topics and potentially an expansion of capabilities or things that you're hearing out in the marketplace that people should be watching out for?
Yeah, well, we got a lot of fun and exciting things on the roadmap, but I think the thing I'm most excited for, I'll stick with that, is the whole, obviously we know the new buzzword, the whole craze right now is everybody screaming Gen AI from the rooftops. But there's actually a lot of practical and cool applications it can have within loyalty. So right now we're working on rolling out our new advanced analytics module. And as a part of that, the whole idea is we want marketers to be able to have a conversation with their data, and via LLMs and whatnot, be able to just ask it questions and get what they need in return. And the same actually goes for the program configuration, to be able to take a super complex, rule set or whatever it may be, and just simply type to the LLM and have them configure it with you, or lay it out at least step by step. So I've seen some pretty cool demos there. We're doing some fun stuff in that arena.
That's great. I think that, staff is tight. Companies are being very particular relative to their overhead with staff. So if generative AI or agentic AI can ultimately, you could actually have a conversation and it can help you based on what you're seeing in the data or predicting what's going to happen next to provide really strong strategic value-added thinking in a dialogue. It's super cool. And I'm seeing that in a couple other places, in particular in pricing and merchandising strategy as well. So that's really awesome. And that's in pilot right now? It's not live?
I would say probably pre-beta, if you will. But we've had some behind the scenes tests with it and whatnot. I think that one of the first things people will see is you know what, I'll hold that. If you want to come schedule a demo with us, we'll show you.
There you go. Smart man. So how does somebody reach you, Christopher? Obviously, you've got your profile on LinkedIn. And do you want to just share your email address or otherwise?
Yeah, of course. It's C Sandstrom. It's like Sandstorm, but switch the T and the R and the O. So C Sandstrom at loyaltymethods.com or Sir Chris Sandstrom at gmail.com. And feel free to shoot me a note on LinkedIn.
And always send you a text message. I know that by now, but don't give your number out.
Heard my voice.
Yeah. Christopher, great to visit with you. Thanks so much for sharing so much great information, and definitely reach out to Christopher. He's a can-do guy and very passionate about helping clients out. I've seen it firsthand with Ascended clients as well. So it's really great to visit with you, Christopher.
Yeah. Thank you, David. Really appreciate it. And remember, trust the method.
There it is. And go Jets.
Go Jets.